All right, people. I wanted to bring up a topic that a buddy of mine and the topic is new administration goals. So we was talking about the ITIN thing. I don't know if you heard about it, but my name is Sean Brooks. I'm a realtor and been in real estate for 20 years. And I discuss all things about real estate and showing knowledge with the public about real estate. And what I'm here to share with you is um, few people may not know about this loan. Um, some may know about it, but most don't know about it. What is an ITIN loan? Right. And why do I preach about real estate and ownership so much? All right, before I go into what this loan is and who it's for, I'm going to give a little history about Afro Americans um, and home ownership. So many of you guys don't know this, but we know it as realtors because this is a part of going to get your license. They teach you about this, the history of individuals that look like me that was not allowed to own homes. They're not allowed to get a mortgage before 1968. I was born a little after 1968. Not to just show my age, but it wasn't that far from 1968. About this history of devastating. The Navy wonder um, rather than see. But after 1968, home ownership amongst Afro Americans in Paris hovered below 45%. So 45% of us own in the rest do not. When they always do a comparison to Caucasian people, and this is not a race thing, but they own 73%. They're they're very heavily involved in ownership. Where we need to get those numbers up. Absolutely. Um, because home ownership actually is actually very, very important. So let's talk about what is this ITIN. Okay, I'm gonna read just from the screen here. Some of you guys probably read it as I was talking, but I just want to an ITIN can be used to a U.S. resident, alien, or non-resident alien that files a tax return and is not eligible for Social Security or Social Security. An ITIN can also be used or issued to dependents and or spouses of a U.S. citizen or resident alien. So these loans are specifically for people that are in the country illegally. Some of them are going in and out of the country, and then some of them are illegal aliens, and their uh, spouse can have claim to the property. All right. Now, the reason why that's important is this: this particular group of people, class, is buying houses at a higher rate than most citizens. I mean, we're actively purchasing. So they see the significance of home ownership. And many folks will have a negative uh, view about home ownership, where they'll say, well, you'll never own a home because you got to pay tax. Well, tell this group that they're, they see the significance of it because they're buying a home, they pay it off, it goes up in value. So if you put $200,000 into something, and let's say 30 years later, it's worth $1 million. I mean, who wouldn't want to do that, right? And they recognize this, they understand this, and they work their tails off to get in a position to be able to do this. And what I encourage people to do, that's born in this country, that at one point did not have this right, is to exercise that right. I am an advocate of home ownership. I believe in it. I am uh, direct results from it. Um, I've been through it multiple times. I love putting my money in it. All right. So if that's something that you want to pursue, you just don't know how, reach out to me. I'll be delighted to help you. You could be in the Delaware area, in the Pennsylvania area, or you could be outside of the area. I will teach you and then I'll connect you with somebody, a counterpart of mine that believe just like I believe and will go out and try it. All right. Hopefully you'll share this message with the people so they can learn, we can learn, we can grow all together. All right. So I just wanted to make this little quick video.